The ESL Mobile Open has finished. We're now moving on to the ESL Mobile Challenge, and last week I saw an amazing attack strategy that I had to share with you guys. It involves a blimp and some super minions. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and the attack strategy that we're looking at today was done by Lando, and it was done by Lando twice. What we're looking at right here are a bunch of dragon riders and dragons. We're looking at the Hydra attack strategy, but that's not what I really want to focus on. It's not the Hydra that I was so impressed with. It's what comes out of this blimp. It's really incredible. Let's pause here for one moment and take a closer look. So notice that the blimp is going in towards the town hall, and check out the spell composition. 2 clone spells, 2 invisibility spells, 1 rage spell, all which are going to be used to tear apart the center of this base. So the blimp is approaching. We're going to zoom on in and check it out. Super minions came out of that blimp. Also, invisibility spell being dropped, rage spell being dropped, 2 clone spells being dropped, which is a massive amount of super minions. Now, what is the difference between the super minions in the blimp versus balloons? Super minions have that range. They don't get stuck in that poison. And look, they took out so much, including the scatter shot in that neighboring compartment, still living through the tornado trap as well, and able to then continue to take down more of the base. Unbelievable the value that was had from those super minions, leaving a shell of a base. All that the dragons and dragon riders need to do is go around the outside of the base. Now, I'm thinking about this strategy. Hydra, if you come in with the Inferno Dragons and Dragon Riders, the Inferno Dragon Rider attack, which is personally my favorite, if I were to swap out the balloons from the blimp and instead put in super minions with the invisibility spells and the clone spells and the rage, man, that sounds like it would be a lot of fun and really do a ton of damage. I mean, we're already crushing bases with balloons in the blimp. Do this, gonna be so much stronger. So something to think about. You could add this blimp with these super minions to many different attack strategies and see some crazy success. But one example was not enough. We gotta take another look at this again. So Lando's coming in again this time around. Very different base, but a very similar strategy. Not exactly the same, because you could really use this blimp with those super minions with many different strategies, as I mentioned. Look at the golem coming in with the king and queen behind. Got a couple of wizards as well, really investing in that funnel. Gonna take down everything in the eastern side of the base. Then the dragons and the dragon riders, aka the Hydra, with that grand warden are coming on in, going straight for the inferno towers, the bows, and really into the guts of the base. But the blimp is where it's at. We gotta go and take a look at what comes out of that blimp. Blimp coming in late. You're going to use the Grand Warden's ability to make the blimp and all the dragons and dragon riders invincible as they cross through the center of the base. Here comes the blimp, and look at this. Super minions out of the defensive clan castle have been poisoned. Invisibility spell first, then the rage spell, then the clone spells, and they go ham. Again, tearing things apart. Even though they're inside of the tornado trap, they don't die from that. They don't go down. And then they move out of the way of that poison and continue taking down more structures in the base. Whether they're defenses, regular structures in the base, the town hall, scatter shots, it doesn't matter what it is. Those super minions will take them down. So much fun. But even more than that, so powerful as well. Something that we have to start testing out. Really, as of right now, Lando is the only person that we've seen using it. By the time this video comes out, a few may have caught on to the trend and started doing it themselves. But for right now, upon recording this video, which was only a day or two after this actually was live, we were watching it live and casting it live for the ESL Mobile Open. I mean, no one was using it then, but you should be. And that's why I'm bringing it to you guys here today. Over in my clan, if you're watching me attack, you're going to see me using strategies utilizing these super minions. But there's more to look at here today. But first, let's rewind back and actually look at how this went down in a close-up with these super minions diving out, going invisible, and causing mayhem on the base. Okay, here comes that blimp. Notice the invisibility spell first. then we got the Rage, then the 2 clone spells, staggering those clones, then you're gonna drop another invisibility spell on top of those super minions again. You could even bring a 3rd invisibility if you want. Lando rocking this base, and then check it out, the super minions are still going on. But there's another attack we have to take a look at here, and it's one done by Mara Jade. Look at this, we have the Hydra again, a couple of rocket balloons starting some things out, but take a look, and she mentioned this in her interview after winning this war, by the way. Why is the champion with the Yak? Well, at this point in time, that Yak does splash damage and is able to take on and take out any skeletons that the champion may run into, so she doesn't get stuck throwing that spear at all those skeletons. Works out nice. Did you notice the bat spells in the composition as well? Wait until you see how strong this attack was. This was watch live, highlighted then in the ESL Mobile Open as well, and now we had to bring it to you guys here also. Mara Jade, a streamer for Clash of Clans, also now a competitive player for Clash of Clans, and had a really nice interview as well. Go check her out. But here we go. Blimp is coming on in. What is going to come out of the Blimp? Where is the Blimp going to go? Nice job of that Grand Warden making all of the balloons, all of the dragons. Did you notice that Rage spell? Let's rewind back. Notice the placement of the defensive queen. Notice the placement of that Rage spell. That Rage spell was placed there, even though a lot of the troops went in another direction, so that the dragons could be raged up to take down the defending queen and that scatter shot. Really great placement, although all the troops weren't dropped inside of that Rage. Unfortunately, they went up top instead. But look at this, balloons taking out that Inferno Tower, Town Hall going down, and now comes that champion. Anticipating a Tesla farm being in that compartment, Mara Jade brings around the Yak so that the Yak can lure and take out all of those skeletons, as it's doing right now in the corner of our screen, getting rid of all of them so the champion can move on. Now, remember, we have 6 bat spells as well. I think this attack could have shut down the rest of this base without even utilizing those bat spells, but the bat wave is incoming. There's only one defense that can stop it, and it's that Wizard Tower, which gets frozen once. She's gonna freeze it a second time just to make sure things are safe. I love that. Rather than swagging, utilizing it somewhere where she can make sure that she gets that value. Beautiful attack, and although not the super minion invisibility bomb clone attack that we saw earlier on, one that I thought was so good, so much fun, that I want to share with you guys as well. So consider it shared. Bats are also pretty insane in the meta right now. You got to try them out. But there's the comp in case you guys want to check it out yourself. If you guys like mobile games, competitive mobile games, or Clash of Clans, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything that we're doing here all the time. Remember to use code ECHO in the shop when you buy your season pass or your gems or get your upgrades on in Clash of Clans. I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around till the end of the video, and I'll see you back here with another one very soon. Now be good.